Welcome to the Form Threat Podcast. This is the 93rd edition, I do believe. I'm not the host. I think that whole thing calling whoever opens it the host is kind of lame. But I'm Mr. Fusion. We're all co-hosts. Yes, we're all panelists, whatever you want to call us. We're podcasters. I'm Mr. Fusion. Joining me tonight is if you turn up your speakers really loud, you can hear her. It's Ray. Really loud. Ray, louder, Ray. Just say hello. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Nobod.
Hello.
Zap45.
Yo.
Chaos Mana.
Hey.
And just back from the Lone Star State, Low Zelda.
Hey, what's up? I'm really sad that I'm back here. I just want to point that out. It snowed more today. It was snowing again.
Snow.
I walked to breakfast in shorts on Sunday. And now it's
70
snowing.
degrees again today.
God, I was so mad. So mad.
Snow
It's so
does
bitter.
suck.
Snow sucks.
I know.
It's
Such
so
big
cold.
giant donkey balls.
Seriously, how was the trip?
Oh, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I did not sleep nearly enough, considering that I'm an old fart, but it was totally worth it. So, got to see a lot of awesome people and do a lot of awesome things, and yeah. I cannot wait till, like, several months from now when I can actually talk about shit.
Yeah.
So,
There
It's
are some
awesome.
top secret
I
things
promise
going on. So
promise it's awesome.
I'm sure it is.
All I can
But let
tell
me-
you for right now is that I still don't know what a German sparkle party is. I have no idea. I was at it for 4 hours, not a clue what I saw.
Twitter didn't even let me know. I've seen a lot of pictures from German sparkle parties as of late, and still no clue.
Yeah, I was there. I have a Christmas ornament that was in someone's beard sitting on my desk. Don't really know how any of that happened.
Whose beard?
So,
Interesting.
yeah,
Does it
it's good times.
does it have any beard hairs
fun.
on it?
I don't think so. I haven't noticed any.
It's probably
Better hope they're not-
inside the ornament itself. Like
Probably.
beard
Oh,
hairs
see,
just
now we made
collecting
it
in it.
creepy.
Yeah, we did. Oh, hey, come on now. It's called a German sparkle party. That in itself just sounds creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think of lemon party when I hear German sparkle party.
Yeah.
I think
Considering
of
some of the
I think of the
some of the
glistening.
outfits I saw. That's
I think of a guy just holding like a whip going, "Das good. Das good.
I think of the
Das
burning,
good
glistening
sparkle.
skin of Jews.
Das sparkle."
God.
Sparkly.
It's very weird.
Was everyone in doing their best to like have a German accent?
Or
no,
was
so I don't
it-
know where
Barbara.
the German part came from.
Barbara.
It was just like drunk people wearing sparkly things.
They served bratwurst. That was the
Yeah.
And they and
yeah,
they drank brew.
It was, yeah, there was lots of sparkles, lots of glitter, lots of sequins, lots of guys wearing things that I think they bought from the juniors department at like there's always that store in the mall, it's like called Deb or whatever, where it's always like, that's where you go to buy like horror clothes when you're going to the club. I'm pretty sure they all shopped there.
My wife called it Forever 21.
Yeah, no. So there's Forever 21. I mean, there's like a slutty, there's a different store I'm talking
Whoa.
about.
Oh, okay.
That's actually called like Deb or something like that, and it's just everything's covered in sequins and like neon colors, and it looked like all these dudes went shopping there.
So are people that shop at Forever 21 not slutty enough for you?
Yeah,
not slutty enough
probably.
for a German sparkle party, apparently.
God.
I don't even. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
That
say.
sounds like it could be
Can't
so
right
many
now.
different.
I don't know. I just get this visual of some gimp walking around at some point, with the full gimp mask,
The ball gag and
the ball gag.
Didn't see any of those.
And
That's
just
not to
your-
say there was nobody like that there. There were a lot of closed doors in that house, so I don't know.
There you go.
I did not go in them for fear of what may lay behind them.
oh god, why?
She found it odd there was a lot of hand sanitizer.
But do it for the vine.
throughout the house.
Do it for the vine.
Do it
There's
for
an
the
awful lot of
vine.
hand sanitizer. This tells me this is not the kind of party I want to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew I was in
Too
for an
sanitized.
interesting time when
Uh-huh.
Josh was like, "Here, let me go get you a drink," and he came back with a cup that I thought was a mixed drink, but I'm pretty sure it was just vodka.
Got you mixed
God.
drink. I mixed this vodka with that vodka. It's vodka.
He mixed it with some ice cubes. There were ice cubes in the cup.
That's at least something.
It's watered down.
Yeah.
That reminds
Yeah,
me of a
after-
club a long time ago here in Houston. It was a gay club that
There we go.
after 3 a.m. everyone went to, gay, straight, no matter what, because it was it was an after hours club. Well, the liquor law, what is it, after 2 a.m.? I think it's 2 a.m., right? 2 a.m.? It's been forever.
Yeah.
2 a.m. Anyway.
Is there a liquor law?
So
in
what they would do to
Texas?
circumvent that is they had a sink behind the bar that was just filled with vodka. And you would walk up and say, "Can I get a cup of water?" And they would charge you $20 for a cup of water. And the club got shut down because and this was I think 10 years ago. The club got shut down because there was a new waitress behind the bar, and a cop was in the club, or whatever, and walked up to the bar and says, "Can I get a cup of water?" And she reached in, grabbed the cup of water, and just handed it to him, like a cup of vodka, and handed it to him. And that's how they got shut down. So
Oh, so she fucked it up for
she
everybody.
fucked up for everybody. Yes, but you would
Yeah.
walk up and say, "Can I get a cup of water?" for $20, and then they would dip in, give you a big old cup, like one of those the red cups.
Red Solo
Red
Cup.
Solo Cup.
Solo cups. Solo
I
cups.
fill
I
you
fill
up.
Give you a solo full of vodka.
Let's have a party.
Jesus
Dude, I think
Christ,
me and Zelda are doing
Man.
now.
Yeah,
Yep.
seriously.
No, absolutely not.
Something
Yup.
happened. Did the plane cross over Philadelphia and did I don't know, was there like a bolt of lightning that merged you two together?
Apparently,
I mean, then the other day, what
If my
happened?
plane went over Philadelphia, that pilot really fucked up.
He's like, "I just flew over Philly. I have no idea where I'm so high right now. I'm so high. Don't tell anybody. We just flew over Philly."
They
By
don't
the way,
know, they don't
we
know.
may have passed Washington on the way. Don't worry about that either.
What do you mean we passed over Philly? I don't know, dude. I was just playing I was playing Candy Crush and.
As
I'm
I
just trying to get a high score on this flight simulator.
As I tilt the plane
So,
to the
okay,
left, you may
so-
see China, but I swear. I swear.
German parties aside.
Yep.
What else did you do? Lots of
it's been a
eating?
couple- lots of eating.
Oh no!
So many tacos.
But Texas.
Yeah.
Did you get all the
Lots
bitches?
of. Yeah, I didn't say it was bad. I was happy about it.
Did you get?
Visited there was a French Korean bakery near the house I was staying at.
Aw,
That was pretty
nice.
That's
tasty.
interesting.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time at the studio. It was a lot more than I was supposed to, but apparently I was not a pain in the ass, so they let me keep coming back. So that was exciting.
So I
Well,
I
that's
have no
good.
idea why were you there? Where? What?
I was there for reasons. I got to
To hang
go.
out.
I got to go to the studio. I got to be there for some
Where?
things. And those things will be
The
public
studio.
at some point in a couple
Where were you?
months. Sometime between.
No about why.
Studio, dude. The studio.
The studio.
Yeah, the
Got the studio.
Stage 5.
Stage 5.
Rooster Teeth Studio.
Is this the prop to be way more specific? I was in Austin, Texas, at the Rooster Teeth Studio known as Stage
Okay.
5. Is that what
Okay,
we were
there,
all looking
that's
Thank
for?
you.
That's
All right,
it.
there
I
you
thought
go.
Stage
Alright.
5
I
was in
was-
New York with the fucking Saturday Night Live or whatever. That's Studio 5, right?
He might as well be drunk right now.
That's Studio 5.
God.
Have you been hitting the bong again? Seriously.
No.
Yeah.
Two place.
So,
But
yeah.
overall, you had a good time, and
Oh, I had a blast.
it was hard to leave, right?
It was very hard to leave, partially because of the weather, partially because I didn't realize how many friends I had in that area. Like I was like, oh, I get to see this person and this person, and then I was down there and I ran out of time to see everybody. And it's like up here in Michigan, most of the friends I had around here have moved away, so most of my friendships, even with people I grew up with, still exist over the phone and online and stuff. So it was nice to actually
Interesting.
be near a large group of people that I enjoy spending time with.
Wow.
So it was awesome to do that and be able to do that in person for a couple days. So
I mean, you could have done that
Okay,
at
so
RTX.
my question
but,
to you
know.
is, how is pinballs? Because I know several people tweeted that they were going to pinballs, and Steffi did too,
yeah.
and I was very jealous.
yeah, pinballs was awesome because I love pinball. I have a pinball machine in my basement. To answer Lucas, no, I did not get a job at Rooster Teeth. I wish, but no, I did not get a job there. Yeah, no, pinballs was awesome because I love pinball and I like arcade games. So we had a grand old time. But for whatever reason, everyone decided to give me all of their tickets because they just didn't want to hold them. So like everyone's like, "Oh, I got this 20 tickets. Here you go." And so by the end of the night, if everyone handed me their like 5 and 10 ticket things, I had 2,000 fucking tickets. So I ended up with a Despicable Me minion that's wearing a hula skirt.
Ew.
Yeah, actually
pop
being able
figure
to
of that.
afford something on those type of places.
I know. Yeah, it was pretty fantastic. So,
Well, had she got to 3,000 tickets, she could have got a pack of gum.
Yeah. Not quite there, though. Not quite.
Drop the ball.
yeah.
So no, Lucas, she was there because she's producing the new season of Strangerhood. That's what's going
Yep.
on.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
going
exactly what's
Yeah,
going on.
are we allowed to make, like, actual guesses? Because I have a few ideas, but...
on. No, just
You-
let it go. Let
Yeah,
it go.
I-
Well,
Well,
if
it's a
she
surprise, bro.
hasn't said it already, that would probably
she
be a
doesn't have
no.
to answer me. I just...
I would like to point out I had to sign 8 different NDAs.
No,
so
I'm not saying
literally-
to open or, like, disclose
No,
anything.
but here's the
I'm
thing.
just...
Oh, wait, here's the thing. Whenever you play a guessing game, you know how this goes. If it's not a thing, and someone says no, and then you say something, and they go, "I can't tell you," you know what it is.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
lawyer.
Well,
It's
you
a
don't even
lawyer
have to
tactic.
say anything. I don't even care.
that-
Like, I just want to make a guess.
Well, you can make
Well, she
your
can just
guesses
sit-
all
she can
you
sit there and
want,
make
but
farting
she's
sounds.
not going to confirm or deny anything.
Yeah, here's the other issue:
Precisely.
is you go
Yeah,
you
no,
go
I
on the
know that.
internet and you say something, and someone doesn't listen to the lead-in, and they just hear you say that. Someone is going to go, "Oh my god, she's doing this thing."
That
and it doesn't
never
matter whether or not
happens
it's
on
true.
the internet.
But now that's going to be a thing that goes out everywhere, and whether or not it's true, I still end up in trouble because someone said something believable.
That never
enough.
happens on the net. Come on.
Yeah, so for now,
Yeah,
Zach,
for
we
real.
just have to wait until April.
I promise you that by the end of 2015, you will know everything I did there.
Okay.
All right.
That is the most specific I can get, and that might even be too
Porn?
specific.
#, season
Yes.
4 of Stranger Things.
It's now the Zelda hood.
Did you guys make Half-Life
Of
3?
Strangerhood. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
exactly what it is.
I guess it's maybe too soon, but I was gonna say it's screenplay version 2 starring Lo Zelda.
Wow, you just ruined it. You literally just ruined this. Wow.
Wah,
How'd you know?
The cover's been blown,
Well, she's saying that, but inside she's
There you
dying
go,
because
that's
that's what
your
it
present.
actually was.
and that's the end of that conversation.
Yes.
Damn
moving
it.
on.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I want to bring up something real quick because I posted a journal on the site
Yeah.
about this, and I want listeners to go and to spread the word. Battleforthenet.com. Please go. I'm a big proponent of net neutrality, and I've done my best, and I've made a lot of phone calls, sent a lot of emails, talked to a lot of people.
He's basically the final stand.
No, I'm not the final stand. I wish I was because I would punch some fat fucking politician right in the mouth, and this would be over in a heartbeat. Basically,
don't
It's a
Sugarcoat it.
it's a
Tell us how you really
Democrat
feel.
thing.
no, it's not because they're
Alright.
both idiots in this whole thing.
Well,
Um,
half are just idiots, half are just
so,
Christians.
You know, the president last month basically said he took the stance for pro net neutrality. The reason why is because the FCC was bombarded with calls and letters and responses in regards to the FCC's original position. They were going to lean towards favoring cable companies, ISPs, and because of the turnout, the president had to swing in favor of the populace. Well, since then, in the past several weeks, Comcast and Verizon and AT&T have done what they do best, and that's bribe politicians. And so now Congress is trying to push into play laws that would negate net neutrality. And there was legislation discussion. There was discussions today, but basically, if you go to the website battleforthenet.com, the campaign overall is Battle for the Future. You can go to Twitter and look up updates and stuff. But if you type in your phone number, they'll give you a script. You can call your local congressman and basically call to bitch them out. The more people do that, they'll learn that, the people that really run the show, which should be us, do not like this. And I know Bernie,
Definitely.
And I know Bernie has said in the past he feels it's done and over with, that there's no hope. And I'd like to think there's a little bit of hope, because it's not about us, because everybody on the podcast today and most listening on a regular basis and on the Rooster Teeth site are cognitive of how important net neutrality is, not from just downloading your fucking porn standpoint. We're talking about the very minimal aspect of it in terms of like education, where it places itself in society now. And I've argued for years it's a utility, and of course Obama said that last month, it's a utility. Thanks, Captain Obvious. So the main thing is, if we can get people that are I always call the lowest common denominator when it comes to technology, your family and friends that buy the latest gadget just because they have to have the latest gadget, they expect those of us that have some knowledge of technology and the ins and outs to help them. Well, this is our time to help them and to inform them, to say, hey, look, if this happens, this comfortable lifestyle that you have with your phone, with your devices and everything, it's all going to come to an end, and you're going to have to pay more because we're giving them the ultimate power. And if you want to watch certain shows or not watch certain shows, you're going to have to pay more. And so it's not just also about that kind of content. It's everything, all the way down to education.
Gosh,
so
dang.
battleforthenet.com. Please go. Please sign up. Please call your
Is
local
there
congressman.
a link we can put in the Twitch chat for people to go to, and maybe even a Twitch link in the Skype chat so that we can post that to Facebook and Twitter and all
I will
that
do
fun
that
stuff?
right now. Thank you for asking, Zach. I will do that right now. Yes. Okay. So anyway, it's neither a Democrat or Republican thing, because of course the Democrats are pro the companies right now only because the Democrats are pro net neutrality. It's not about what their real stance is. It's because they're trying to fight the left. And I have no dog in that fight right there. I think they're both idiots, both sides. And I want everybody to go, pass the word. I know everybody's been posting journals on Rooster Teeth, and that's great. Go to Facebook, and
I
most
actually
of you
try to
have friends and family.
spread this. It's sad that the only reason that something like this might go through is a lot of people just don't realize the implications of something like this.
And you're right, Chaos, and that's the problem. What's going to happen is if this goes through, and then tier content happens, the first people that are going to complain are going to be those people, your friends and family that aren't, they don't spend all of that time on the internet in terms of, going to Reddit, going to sites like Rooster Teeth and all that. They are the ones that want to stream their porn. They want to download their TV shows. They want to know why they can't, look at their news sites, TMZ and all that crap, and their ESPN.com. They're going to want to know what happened, why. It's like, well, you had the opportunity, and all it took was for you to complain, and something would have been done. So just pass this along to friends and family, and post a quick journal on Facebook, and just say, look, guys, here's the breakdown. If you don't know what net neutrality is, Google it, look it up. This is something that's really important. It's a very pivotal point in our society, and especially with where we're going in terms of, we're in this information age, where we have access to it, and it could all be taken away because the ISPs want to charge everybody for everything because that's just
and then still not give good service. Like if Comcast was this like super internet service that always worked and had excellent customer service, that'd be one thing. But it's horrible like connection, and a lot of people have had trouble with it, and yet they're trying to dominate and charge everyone even more money for what we're already getting.
Yeah,
it's minimum effort for maximum profits, and it's bullshit. I think we're tired of it. We need to stand up and click the link and recite the script. I've also sent many an email and made many a phone call along with a lot of other people who are in support of net neutrality. So please do click the link, and if you can't even click the link, spread the word on Facebook,
like
Twitter,
Lucas said, rap about it if you want to. Go to your local, rap about it. Make a rap
We need
song,
you,
post it
Vanilla
on the net,
Ice.
be
Where are
silly.
you?
Yeah.
So
I think he already
just do
did.
whatever. Make little flyers, post them at the local coffee shop, and put them on the billboard. Just anything you can. Go on to your if you're a part of any other community sites, post it on a blog there, post it on the forums.
Tumblr, Deviant, whatever.
It's just if
do it for the
everybody
children.
can get one or two of their family that isn't normally on sites like that involved in that. I mean, we can make a big difference.
Starving children.
Today alone, there were 9,000 phone calls, but most of those people were the people that have been part of the cause from the get-go. It's
about actually getting people that aren't normally into it, so that because this is actually starting to get dangerous. Like if they won here, then bad things would start happening for us.
Yeah, I mean, it took a lot of people by surprise that the president did basically give net neutrality thumbs up last month, but of course Comcast has to say, well, you know what, fuck you guys, we're going to put all the money we can into the pockets of these congressmen, these politicians, and we're going to win this war.
It sounds so
corrupt. They're basically
awful.
pulling a New England Patriots. They're doing whatever they can.
Spygate.
And if you don't get that reference, I'm
Spygate.
sorry, so.
Team Spygate.
Well, it's more than Spygate.
Come on, guys. There's starving children in Africa. Net neutrality.
Zelda's quiet through all this. Where do you stand on all this?
I try to not have a stroke when we talk about it. I mean, what do you mean where I stand on it? It's just bullshit on like the most basic level.
It is, right?
And the people in charge of being able to do this shit are either, and I say either, it's a combination across the whole pool of people. An individual person either is too dumb to understand why this is a problem and is getting tripped up by fancy words. Like, there are people who's like, oh, down with net neutrality, because the way it gets described is the net neutrality is the bad thing because people flip the definition. So they're either too stupid to understand that,
Democrats,
or they're relying on the other people who are too stupid to realize that that's what's going on. And none of that is.
Yeah.
I have an issue where I routinely would love it to be totally legal to hit stupid people just to drive home the point of how stupid they are. And so net neutrality is that one thing that I would just like to have a line of people, and I would just get on my bike and stick out my fist and then just ride down the line of people.
If we were allowed to do that, we'd never get anything done because our arms would always be
There would
tied.
be a lot less Christians probably too. They'd get
Man, I would have some sweet muscles going on.
Seriously.
It's sad that we're even getting close to something like this happening. They've kept it up so well since so many people use these big businesses. Now they have a lot of backing to actually fight with.
Yeah, we shouldn't let the capacity of human greed outbeat the capacity of human good.
Well, it's
Sick
not
and
human good.
dying
It's
puppies.
it's fighting for a cause, which a lot of us can do. So if we actually just educate everyone you can about the real definition, and so they even if they don't necessarily go with it or they don't care, at least we're informing them so they're not either oblivious or completely feeling the wrong things when they could be on our side.
So we're pro net neutrality, right?
Yes.
Yes. In case you haven't been keeping score, Nobod.
Dude, I play Call of Duty. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well, let's basically put it like this. Bro, you wouldn't be able to bro anymore, bro, if you take away your bros.
Bro bros.
you just blew his mind right there.
I know. That was Call of Duty speak, right?
No, not even close.
Basically,
Okay,
That is not Call of
I
Duty.
didn't throw any F-bombs and N-bombs in there.
Nigga, what the fuck is this fucking shit, bitch? What the fuck? Sit the fuck down. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Amen. Praise the Call of Duties. Okay.
Okay, but anyway, everybody just go to the site, spread the word. That's all.
Save the children, guys. Sick and dying puppies.
I'm trying not to pop an aneurysm like Low Zelda because it does, when you really think about it, it can be agitating. But anyway, so hey, about this Windows 10 thing.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
skipping
that.
9. What's up with that? Do they not know how to count? What's going on?
Windows
No,
8 was
we said that
Who cares?
before. Why they
Microsoft
skipped
was
the number on
brilliant, man.
purpose?
We've talked about that.
Windows
but
9's coming later.
This was a smart move by Microsoft, and if you hadn't heard, the next version, Windows 10, will be free for the first year. as an upgrade to Windows 7 and Windows 8.
You know what they're making after Windows 10? Windows 360.
Windows 13.
And you know what's after that?
Damn.
Windows 1. There's a Microsoft joke.
That was a really lame joke. That no. Can we edit
They're
that
bringing
out
it back.
in post? Can that
Yeah.
not have ever happened?
Yeah.
Alright, let me
cool.
just type it into the Twitch so everyone know what happened.
Yeah.
It'll be there
But
forever.
anyway, so they announced Windows 10 will be a free upgrade the first year. I think it's a brilliant move by the company after the shitstorm they got from Windows 8.
Windows 8 was awesome. I think people are just
I'm
dumb.
gonna be hesitant. I'm gonna see how everyone actually does, like how it works out once everyone is getting it, and see if it actually is a good improvement. But that's awesome if they're upgrading both Windows 7 and 8.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. I mean, Windows 7 is a really good OS. I'm just worried about how much Windows 10 will look, how much of it will look like. Windows
Hopefully a lot. It was pretty great.
Why did you say that?
8. Yeah, why?
Windows
What's wrong
8
with
is
you?
okay. It's not.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not
It's the
okay in
worst.
many different formats. Improper operating system. It's tolerable for some people if you're trying to use it for only certain things, but in the great scheme of things, it's a really awful
Like how?
operating system.
Like how?
It sucks for computer users and
Um,
even some other like.
This
Just say
is
that
so
sentence alone
vague.
by itself.
It sucks for desktop users, like people that are so used to working, like they have office jobs. Windows 8 is a horrible
Well,
OS.
then go use Windows
It's
98.
They don't support that anymore.
Well, that's whose fault is that?
legally,
Get
Microsoft.
Get an old computer. I got one.
I'm not gonna download the upgrade day one. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna
Give it a
watch
day or
and see
two.
what happens. Yeah, give it a few days and then see what people think, and I may look at a few screenshots and videos on it, and then if it looks like okay, it's something I won't.
So
have
you're not
to,
going to form your own
know,
opinion about it. You're just going to use the media to tell you what's good.
Did I say I was gonna go to the
I
media?
guess-
It would be his
The social
fellow
media.
internet users.
Social media is still media. It's still just people.
It's not
not mainstream.
biased people or misinformed people. It's actually people that would give a decent opinion.
I think the
Well,
average everyday person is a lot more biased than you'd think.
Oh, that's certainly, but
Well, of course.
that's why he wouldn't just be like going to his one friend across the street and saying, "Hey, what did you think of Windows 10? All right, I'm gonna get it now."
I'm not looking for opinions. I'm looking for videos on user functionality. I'm gonna watch somebody and how they mess with it. Now, if I don't like
Yeah.
the load screens, I don't like any of that stuff, the windows, and how easy it is to access the code if I need to, then I'm gonna I'll skip it and stay on 7. Simple as that.
Yeah. Well, for me, I think there's a lot of potential for Windows 8 when it comes as a UI because there's a lot of streamlined features, but I can understand how it's frustrating when it comes to switching between the mobile sort of tablet-like version to the actual desktop.
I've seen.
I think
had
if
no
they-
problem with it. It's not difficult at all.
It's frustrating because when you're on
Why?
Skype, it will open up the Skype app or
It does
It's
not.
running as apps. That's the one
very
big problem.
It does
Intuitive.
not. I'm using everything on desktop. And if you do it on desktop, it's not going to open on desktop. And everything has specific
Again-
settings to run on desktop. And like most of it's fucking by default running on desktop.
Again, that's just some people's experience, including myself, where I've tried running Skype through desktop and then it opening up the Skype app. Or,
That doesn't mean Windows
or
8
one
is
of the
bad.
other
That just
apps
means
that
you're
we have.
bad. You don't know how to
It has
use it.
nothing to do with whether or not I know how to fucking use
Apparently
it. It's
not.
very
Be
simplistic
argumentative.
UI.
Just let it go.
Honestly, I couldn't use.
Fine.
I'd have to re-download Skype on this laptop to be able to use it on the tablet format, the Windows format. It's not. It's
still-
not.
it-
It's default.
I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at it as that everybody else is. I still think it's a pretty decent UI, pretty decent operating system because I don't know. It's pretty mainstreamed or streamlined, I should say, when it comes to how you click all the buttons and get all the permissions and options. It's not like over the top. It's probably upsetting for the people or the power users, the people who don't really need a UI to operate, the people who like to get into the code, the people who like to manage their options, stuff like that. That's where it becomes troublesome, I'm sure. But for the average, filthy casual like myself, I don't see any issues with it.
I think it's more of a Stockholm syndrome then.
It's more of a Stockholm. I'm just so used.
I think we've given Windows 8 way too much talk time.
Yeah.
Way
Fair.
too much. Hey, did you hear about the oatmeal?
Can we not talk about oatmeal? What is oatmeal?
No, the oatmeal. Matthew.
Okay. Did you hear about the oatmeal?
What about it? I've been
Did you
behind
hear about
it.
his Kickstarter earlier this week?
No, tell me about that.
Another independent
He
movie.
started up. He proposed a card game called Exploding Kittens.
Yes.
And hold on, here, check
Make
this
that
out.
pussy pop.
So the campaign was to raise $10,000 in 30 days. He cracked $1 million in 5 fucking hours.
Well, it's no
Dear
Rooster
God.
Teeth
Yeah.
achievement, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
$1 million in 5 hours.
I mean, $1 million in 1
that
hour.
Sounds exactly like the.
It was $1 million in 1 hour.
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
And all he does
No,
is draw a comic
They
strip,
did not do
guys.
$1 million an hour.
Yeah, it was Rooster Teeth. Wasn't that their entire thing? They had the fucking
There's
video
80
of it.
people at Rooster Teeth. There's one guy at the oatmeal.
There's only
Never mind,
Yeah.
in fact,
oh,
I
there's only
think I
80 people at
looked
Rooster
this-
Teeth.
Oh yeah,
Only 80?
easily.
About, maybe more.
80 people is quite a bit. Like, that's quite a few people.
Considering they were only at about 30 a year ago.
Well, they can
Yeah.
thank the Forum Thread podcast because once we started rolling, they really picked up their game.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
wait, speaking
Exactly.
of,
Our
Lozella,
group
did you
alone has
happen to,
grown a lot.
Did you happen
Probably.
to secure which hall our panel will be at RTX?
No,
you-
we're
we
still
have a-
working on it. We're still working.
Did
on
you
it.
not bring it up
Yeah.
when you were there? Did you forget about it?
Of course, I didn't bring it up when I was there.
You motherfucker!
She was too,
No,
like,
this is
in
your
awe.
fault.
She was in
Fired.
awe.
You are fired. You're beyond fired.
She probably was.
Fine.
You
Fine, good
know
luck
what?
having a podcast without me.
Whoa, whoa.
I picture her
We'll
giving
have it
that.
easily.
Well, thanks
that,
for bringing us Barbara
fuck.
and Caleb and
Do-
JJ.
Donald Glover face.
Calm down.
You know Donald Glover when he met LeVar Burton in Community. I pictured
Yeah.
her giving that same scowl when she met Joel.
Yeah.
That shocked look. Oh wait, no wait. You worked with you. No, did you? You weren't Joel's PA. No, you weren't.
No, I
Joel's
was
PA.
originally signed to Joel. I ended up.
That's right.
I was with Joel, and then I was with Carrie, and then I eventually, by the time the day started, I was with Michael.
Sorry to
Okay.
hear that.
No, Michael
I
was
meant
awesome.
Carrie.
I mean, he was terrible. He was absolutely
I meant
awful.
Carrie.
He was a terrible human being. His wife is a bitch. No, I'm just totally kidding. No, they were
I meant
fantastic.
Carrie.
Oh, Carrie? Carrie. Whatever. Carrie gave me scotch this weekend, so I still don't know what to think about that. That was interesting.
Scotch game too
I'm
strong.
not a Scotch person. Also, as a correction, I was totally correct when I said you were crazy. Laser Team raised $650,000 in the first 10 hours.
Yes.
Then, dude, what the fuck was
so
that video?
doing. Which video? You have to be more
They had
specific.
the fucking video. I don't know. They had the fucking.
They
You're
did a-
talking about the Laser Team trailer
No.
video on Kickstarter,
Their
right?
fucking Kickstarter video when they were talking about how much they fucking earned in that first little bit.
Yeah, they crossed 1 million after I don't remember at what
A
point.
day.
They did. I mean, they overall raised 2.4 million. But
Yes.
the big deal was that they hit their goal, which was 650 in 10 hours.
Oh.
So what's his face doing 1 million in 5?
So
is
yes,
fucking
Matthew
ridiculous.
Inman did 1 million in 5 hours.
I can do that.
One guy.
I wonder what the biggest
He
biggest
didn't host.
donation
He didn't
amount
host any
by
live.
individual
He didn't
person
host any
was.
live streams. Didn't do any.
He
of that.
just
All he
he
did
just
was
wrote exploding kittens, and people were like,
he wrote
"Take my
no,
money."
literally. That's
It's-
exactly what he did. He wrote exploding kittens on his website on theoatmeal.com, and then threw up the Kickstarter, and then hit $1 million in 5 hours.
Wow.
It's literally explodingkittens.com,
Yes.
in case anyone was curious.
Well, curiosity
I
killed
don't
the cat.
like that name.
I know you wouldn't, but I mean,
No,
come
it's just
on.
really noisy and loud kittens.
Do they just have like explosive diarrhea? 'Cause that's fine.
No, they have explosive personalities.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
It
say.
is a
That it
card-
would just be it just
Here's how it works.
It is
you
a
put
card
the
game.
cards
Oh,
on the
go ahead.
table and take turns drawing them. If you draw a kitten card, you explode. If you explode, you die. And
Oh, so the kittens are blowing you up. So that's the exact opposite of what...
Unless you play a defuse card, which can defuse a kitten using things like laser pointers and catnip
You're
chains.
defusing
Oh
a kitten,
my god!
alright.
Or you can play various cards to skip your turn, attack other players, peek at the deck, or secretly relocate an exploding kitten.
So we're playing a mix of that one Mario Party game where you pass the bomb around, mixed with Uno?
Also, you can play cat cards, which are different from kitten cards. Cat cards activate special powers when played as multiple.
So as kittens grow up, they become less volatile.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they get to spread out all the explosive power over a greater
Yeah.
mass.
Yeah.
And
I really like this
channel their
game
dark
now.
energy.
Take it back. I need this game.
You should go to Kickstarter.
We're giving you fans, whoever you are. We are the reason your game's
Had you
going to be
gotten
big.
had you gotten married this year, I wouldn't have given. This would have been your wedding gift. Not the
David,
present
we
for
had
90,
divorce
but
for
the
a little while.
Oh.
For a little
Well,
while.
I still didn't give you a wedding gift, so we'll see.
Oh my god. For the record, they're currently at 2.4 million. And
Is
they
it
have
2.4?
2.4 million, and they have
Holy
28 days.
shit.
Wait,
So
I might have missed it. What was the actual original goal?
The original goal was 10,000.
$10,000.
Then why are people still...
You get that in
Alright.
8
So-
Why
days.
are you still
I
sending
think
money,
they made
people?
it.
He doesn't need it anymore. Calm down.
It's 2.420. Yes, 62,000.
What are you going to add
backers.
3D graphics to your card now?
Holographic.
If you pledge $20, you get the Exploding Kittens deck, one copy of Exploding Kittens.
I like the $35 pledge. You get the
not safe for work deck. Go ahead.
Oh
What
my
is it?
god.
Can someone throw that in for me? Like give me that.
One copy of the Exploding Kittens deck plus one copy of the Not Safe for Work deck. This is a deck of bonus cards that were too horrible / incredible to include in the kid-friendly version.
The kid-friendly?
God.
We're blowing shit up. This is so kid-friendly. About as-
Oh, it does say it's ages 7 and up. That's the official word on it.
Yeah, 7 and blow up.
100% funded in 20. So he funded the $10,000 in 20 minutes, is what he's saying.
I want this game so bad. Oh
Sounds
my
like
god! Speaking of things that I want, I need to pull this up. I saw the best kitchen accessory ever earlier
Ever?
today. Oh good, I found it. I'm gonna post this in the chat. I'll do it in the Skype one so that way you guys can start talking about it, and that way then it can
Please
catch
tell
up.
me it's a lightsaber bread toaster.
No!
slicer.
No, you have to look at it. It's a Loch Ness monster. It's a Nessie.
I want it.
It's a soup ladle that looks like a motherfucking Loch
Oh
Ness
my
monster,
gosh.
and it's got little feet on it, so it says sitting upright. I want one so bad. They go on sale in
Did
February.
you just break the fusion? We broke
No,
fusion.
no,
want
we need
I
fusion.
want
That was too
this
much for him.
You.
I want
How
this
could you?
Nickelodeon
You've
game.
ruined this podcast. He's so dead. He's done. Goodbye. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to turn this off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end this podcast early for now.
Until we can recover.
I want it. I want it. I want
Oh
it.
my
I
gosh!
want
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
looking at it
so
now.
bad.
That's lame.
I want that in the Exploding Kittens game, and I will be a happy camper. That is gonna be how I know 2015. That'll be when I
I'm
come
gonna
out
throw
with
it up
it.
on the stream.
This is so
window.
awesome.
Oh yeah, I put it up. I put the whatchamacallit.
You know what? It's only $15. For 50
know.
bucks, you can get an awesome new card game and a fucking Loch Ness monster ladle.
That's
A
pretty
Loch
legit.
Ness monster ladle, though. What the fuck? Why?
That's legit though.
Oh, that's so the picture of it within the pot of soup. That's the best thing.
You're so
ever.
old.
Yep.
You guys are old.
That's so awesome.
What
That-
do you mean we're
no,
old?
that-
How is liking a sweet kick-ass ladle make us old?
Exactly.
It's because
no,
he
you
actually
explained
did.
it yourself. How?
He does make a
It's
fair.
so cute.
Now where's the
Stop.
Loch Ness
Awesome.
monster ladle fucking knitting equipment?
I also
Yeah.
really like how whatever soup it is they've digitally added to this pot. It actually just looks like a pot of nacho cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably chicken
It looks
noodle
really
or
like that.
something, but-
There's no soup that looks like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
nacho cheese is in
Chicken
soup?
noodle's
I thought
pretty
you
yellow,
just
but-
crumple up a
That's-
bunch of nachos in there and eat it like soup.
I mean, not even like cheese, like broccoli cheese soup looks like that.
Yeah.
It looks like melted gold, like in the Terminator when he's going down to that melted steel and he gives the thumbs up. That's exactly.
Maybe
what it
maybe
looks
it's yellow bullshit soup.
Yeah.
whatever it is. That's so awesome. Awesome, and I want one. I want two. I want three. I don't know. Who knows how many I'll buy?
You want all
Yeah.
of them.
Is
I
the
hope
soup
if we do
included?
actually get, if we do actually get the TFT panel, I want you to show up with just like a bouquet of these ladles.
Yeah.
Oh my
Me up,
god.
bruh.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to go into talking about that after the podcast when it comes to the panel, because we probably have a few good ideas when it comes to setting that up once the listing comes
No,
out,
I
but
think
that's
we're gonna
probably-
be amazed if we ever get one, and then we're just gonna kind of be like, oh, now we have to do one. Let's just sit there and talk.
Let's save this conversation for while we're not streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
exactly-
a production meeting. Let's not do this on.
Yeah.
All right,
We do that all
all right,
the time,
guys.
though.
All the latest info that we have about having a panel is Cox.
Yeah.
There will be
Jesse
with
Cox?
a period
there will be
mark.
Cox.
Alright.
Just Cox. Yeah, just dot, and then that's it.
I'm going back to this ladle. This is. So
God, you. I mean, the
so
ladle's cool,
awesome.
I guess.
Oh,
You know what though? This is very. It's very genius. Like the other day, I don't know if you guys saw it. The Willy Wonka wedding invitations. Did you see those?
What?
Oh my
Please
thought he
tell
was
me that
dead.
means like people opened their invitations, but only special ones actually had an invitation in it.
I have to show this. I have.
Oh my god!
Because I like the idea of like you're invited, but not really, because you didn't get a golden one.
But
5
we
people
thought of
were
you.
allowed to. No.
I know you exist.
I know your exist.
I mean, that's pretty badass. I mean, sending someone a chocolate bar and
oh yeah, send me a
having-
chocolate bar. I'll come to your wedding.
yeah.
Hell
Send me
yeah.
a chocolate bar. I'll eat it,
So-
and then someone else can go to your wedding. I don't give a fuck.
No. I want an open bar if I'm going to a wedding ever again. Well, first wedding I ever went to was a Mormon wedding, and never. I mean, thank God the groom's side of the
It was
party
a Mormon wedding. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
Well, come on,
Let's
it's a
just say there
Mormon
was
wedding.
some
They couldn't serve
alcoholic.
Dr. Pepper. I mean,
yeah,
I love
exactly.
Dr.
They couldn't
Pepper.
serve Dr. Pepper, and more importantly, booze.
Wait.
So
The
I'm
Mormons are
glad.
opposed to Dr. Pepper. So who?
they're
Who
opposed
is
to
their
caffeinated
leader?
Drinks.
He must die.
Yeah. Well, he's already dead.
Joseph Smith was a prophet. Dum 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 dum.
Well, he also he was tarred and feathered because he was an asshole.
Well, yeah, he opposed Dr. Pepper. That's what we do to anti-Dr. Pepper people.
Exactly. In the 1800s.
Yeah, because Dr.
moving on.
Pepper was around then.
It probably was, to be honest. I mean, Coca-Cola and Pepsi
All right.
was.
What
around
do you know about the
that
term
time,
timeless classic?
1900s. Exactly. No bod.
Dr.
On the
Pepper's from
spot.
the 1880s, so yes.
Timeless
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper's okay. It's all about cherry Coca-Cola.
No, Dr. Pepper.
Who's
I
that
don't know, it's
time
just-
traveling
it
asshole?
tastes-
Doctor Who brought it back for us.
Yeah. Who's that time traveling
Oh, dear.
asshole?
I just
I like that's how you
got us
refer to
fans
him.
with that line, right?
Yeah, exactly. You made
I said
that,
Doctor
that
Who.
perfect reference. Yeah. Now what we got to say is PewDiePie, and then
Fuck you!
Yeah.
I'm leaving this podcast forever.
Shh,
Fuck
don't say that.
PewDiePie.
Don't mention any MLPs 3 times in a row, or else you'll bring up Boy.
MLPs.
Oh, God,
PewDiePie's
no.
not even
Yeah,
anything
My
My
Little
Little
Pony.
Pony related.
I'm sorry. I
That's
wasn't paying
Pinkie
attention.
Pie,
I'm
bro.
sorry. Pinkie Pie. I'm sorry.
I definitely
you
thought you said My Little Pudding related, and I got really excited that My Little Pudding was totally a thing. And
Look it up. It's the internet. You never know.
no,
yeah.
I'm actually afraid to look that up.
I'm
now.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure any letter P word,
My Little
is can be led by My Little on the internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
You would know about that, wouldn't you?
Well,
Oh, My Little Pudding.
being
No, you don't
well
wanna
versed
look
in
it
the
up.
internet, yeah, I would know.
I was making a joke about your penis.
Oh, see.
Why are you so interested in
Don't
my
go
penis?
And you
Calm
missed
down.
it.
Hey, you're the one who said it, okay?
Calm down.
You
Calm
calm
down.
down. I'm not the one with the tiny dick.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What size is yours?
Salt.
let's get into this for a second. What? You were making porn at Rooster Teeth, weren't you?
Hey, you
Yep.
know what? With that
She-male
acquisition,
porn.
they've got a lot of new audience members to try to reach, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a lot of ventures going.
7-year-old dirtbags sitting in their fucking basement.
Yeah.
So this Loch Ness monster ladle. I wonder if it comes in different.
All right,
colors.
guys. We talked enough about Loch Ness Monster ladles.
No.
Let's move on to Windows 8.
No.
What?
No, we can never talk enough about Nessie.
Who's Nessie?
Never
Nestle?
talk about-
Nestle Quick?
No, you're trying too hard. buddy.
Strawberry Quick?
Nessie, the Loch Ness monster.
Train of
Nessie.
thought?
Yeah.
I want to know if it comes in different colors.
I mean, it
like-
should be displayed on
Like
the
two different
thingamajiggy.
colors on one ladle? Like you want to get like a purple and brown one?
Maybe.
That'd be like a swirly color. Oh, what
That'd be
if what
kinda
if there was
cool.
like a candy cane Nestle or Nestle?
Oh.
Jesus,
Oh,
fucking no bot
yeah.
made me mess that up.
So you can have like a
What
holiday.
did
Nessie.
I do?
Exactly.
You can put them in like the bowl of eggnog.
Holiday Nessie.
Exactly.
I want a glittery one.
Yeah.
Can you fill a bowl with Nestle and then put Nessie in the Nestle?
Oh my god.
That'd be legit. That would be-
Mind blown.
Bruh.
Hold on. Boom. I think my nose is bleeding, guys. I need to.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Don't joke about that. That's a serious topic.
That is a serious issue. No, but seriously, what the fuck is it called? Fun Dip? No,
Fun dip.
fuck
Oh,
is it? It's chocolate.
hold up.
It's chocolate.
like the idea of
it's
this.
Something you
Fondue?
spread. No. It's what the fuck is it called?
It's fondue, dude. The
Every-
bowl of
It's
chocolate.
owned by Nestle.
The bowl of chocolate. You
No,
dip shit in.
fuck you.
It's owned by
What are
Nestle.
you trying to describe?
What is it? It's
John?
chocolate. It's a spread. It has like almonds in it.
Nutella?
Not really.
Nutella?
Nutella. There we go. Nutella.
Oh, her-
I thought
her-
of that, but I wasn't.
It's not almonds. It's
Yeah,
hazelnut.
it's hazelnut, dude.
Yeah,
Calm the fuck down.
hazelnut. Yeah, well, it's
But yeah, well, you still
Did you hear
still
that-
got it from almond.
Did you
Yeah,
hear
I was-
Hershey's chocolate created their own?
Yeah, dude,
spread?
it's fucking awesome. I was
Yeah, it's
actually I was
gross.
about to say that it's fucking awesome.
Is it good? It really is good.
It's so
Seriously?
worth trying.
No, I thought it was gross.
Aw.
You probably put too much, dude. Got it. Throw
Yeah,
some
I
peanut butter on
fucking-
some bread. Slap some chunky peanut butter. Don't be
No.
a
This is-
savage.
This is how I test my
Yes.
things. Nutella, my favorite thing to do with Nutella is put it on banana
You're
slices.
crazy.
Nutella
So-
tastes like burning.
And that
That's
Hershey's
good.
one does not do good
That's
on
good, but no, it's because it's completely different. That's not hazelnut. You're not gonna mix in.
No,
Nut
it's
with
just
fruit.
a chocolate spread. It's just
Yeah,
a
you
straight
put it on
chocolate
strawberries,
Yeah,
bro.
and that's gross. Yeah, no, that's
It's good.
gross.
It's awesome. If
No.
you don't, if you
No,
if you
I
hate
wouldn't
it, you
agree.
hate chocolate and you hate puppies, and you probably hate Nessie, because Nessie likes Nestle and Nestle's chocolate.
Yeah.
And if you hate that,
Can
you
we
probably
him?
hate cows. And if you hate cows, then you're probably not the biggest fan of Chick-fil-A, because cows are so pro Chick-fil-A.
Where are you going with this?
What is happening here?
I love this.
God.
Keep going.
I'm
Don't
sorry. I'm
stop.
having a.
This is like in the mouth of madness type shit. Jesus.
I'm the
totally
Mad
enjoying
Prince
it. I'm-
Alex.
I'm getting a real. Yeah.
Nope, not doing that ever again.
Yes. Oh, bummer.
No,
No,
that
but
was a
seriously,
Niga Higa moment.
Nutella's gross.
I was actually gonna say something before. Now I forget. It was something about. No, I'm not. I don't remember. But yeah, all of that rambling. That I was having a Niga Higa moment.
I don't know what that means.
Nice.
You don't know who Niga Higa is?
Ryan Nigahiga.
Ryan Higa.
Or-
His last name isn't Niga Higa.
Yeah.
His last name's
Whatever,
Higa.
motherfucker. True. He's a cool YouTuber, dude. He makes shorts and parodies.
He is
and,
the YouTuber.
and vlogs and.
He is
Okay,
the
since
top
we're on the topic
YouTuber.
of- Since we're at the topic of food and all things food, there's going to be a red velvet Oreo.
That's
Ew,
legit.
That sounds
Gross.
disgusting. I
That's
hate
legit.
red velvet.
Red velvet in what way? Red velvet flavored icing, or the cookies are different?
No, it's cream cheese
Wait,
flavored. And
what?
it has,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it's some weirdness going on with this thing.
Yeah,
I'll
It's
try it.
red velvet flavored, and the cream is the cream is actually cream cheese.
Ew.
Dude,
On a
that's
cookie?
cool.
I'm all for
On
the
a
I'm all
cookie.
for the cream cheese flavored, frosty,
Icing.
creamy stuff, whatever. But I
Red
hate
velvet
red
instead
velvet.
of But isn't
God.
red velvet just chocolate
It's
with
just,
red dye?
it's just chocolate with red dye. It's a very huge misconception. People have
So-
no idea. It's just
But-
chocolate.
I'm
my
But the
going-
covering,
I'm
the
going to
frosting, I don't like.
correct you
I don't
for a
like cake's
small
not
bit.
very good to me. Like I don't like straight sugar
I
frosting.
agree.
Like if it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
German
similar to you,
chocolate
man.
cake, if it's some kind of nut spread cake, that's pretty good. But the point of a red velvet cake, yeah, it's just dye, and then it's like a white topping with cream in it, and it's just not good to me.
What were you gonna say,
history
Zelda?
lesson. I was gonna say history lesson. So there are a lot of red velvet cakes now that are just a lot of dye, and I don't like them because they end up with a weird texture because how much shit you have to add. But they
Yep.
actually started. There's particular kinds of cocoa that the acidity level makes the
Ah.
cake turn red. That's where
Okay,
it
so
came from.
the dye is the fakes. they are fake and they should die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we need to
Yes.
lynch them, right?
It's kind of like any Kobe beef in the U.S. is not.
How can
really
you
Kobe
tell?
beef.
How can you tell if it is a legitimate red velvet cake versus a fake one?
If it tastes like chocolate, it's a real one. If it tastes like chalky chocolate, like CHALKY, if it's like got like a weird texture to it, it's kind of because anyone that is like bright, vibrant
if you
red,
can use it,
if you eat it. It like leaves like a weird like film kind of in your mouth. Like you can feel what's left of it.
Yeah.
That's been done with the dye, and that's why I don't like
yeah.
most red velvet.
If you can use it to outline a dead person, yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
Also that.
I'm told the stream is gone. Are we there?
The stream?
Are we
Where
here? Do
have
we
you told
exist?
the stream is
Are
gone?
we here?
That's a
Okay,
pretty
so-
existential question you just asked, Mr.
I know.
Fusion. I mean, are we
I know.
really here? Are we in the next
I know.
moment?
So
So
check
deep.
this out. So red velvet Oreos. Okay. How about some other really bad food ideas? For my generation, it was
Oh,
the
fucking-
clear Pepsi.
Clear Pepsi.
The clear Pepsi.
I would-
Was that Crystal Pepsi or something?
Crystal-
What is that?
Isn't that called
Pepsi was-
Sprite?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's just called Sprite.
Last week a picture went up at dinner, and I had a water bottle. Is when I was having dinner at Tina and Ray's, and somebody's like, "Oh my God, is that a Crystal Pepsi?" Why would that be the first thing you think of when you see a bottle with a clear liquid in it on a table?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I was totally baffled by that.
At least it wasn't.
It's,
At least it wasn't.
it's-
Hey, is that a
They're
cup of cum?
traumatized.
Yeah, true.
I just wanted to alliterate.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
So Crystal Pepsi was a bad idea. New Coke was awful.
Yeah.
New Coke, NU
Most of you
Coke.
don't even remember. Most of you don't remember New
Is it
Coke.
is that pronounced NU Coke or is it spelled NU Coke?
No, just it was NEW.
Oh, that's gay.
New
Yeah,
Coke.
if they went NU,
Um,
if they went NU, that shit would have been all over the
There's
news.
a theory behind it that sales had dipped in the late '80s of Coca-Cola, and it was like a 2-year plan for them. They integrated New Coke in hopes of pissing off people and bringing back the original formula and people just being interested in it again. Which it worked because they released Coke Classic a couple years later, and sales were just enormously better.
Oh, I
just
totally
skyrocketed.
fucking
the
remember
fake
that. I totally
the fake
fucking-
sugar used in newer Coke, like it's different to me and it makes my mouth go numb, and I don't like it.
Yeah, yeah, you got this weird aftertaste, like film on your teeth. I get that with Pepsi too.
I don't get it with Pepsi. I just get it
Pepsi
with
is
Coca-Cola. Well,
Pepsi. And
that's just
Coke,
because you're an
I
animal.
can't
Just
drink
drink
them
Dr.
too much
Pepper,
anymore.
guys. Dr. Pepper's where it's at. Dr. Pepper,
Dr. Pepper
Dr. Pepper's
cherry.
pretty
is
and
the
G
best.
Fuel. Get your G Fuel in, guys. Don't stop drinking G Fuel.
for sure.
G Fuel.
Or let's just skip to Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Dew's my
Dew.
favorite.
No.
Don't mind if I
Why?
do.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, I know it's
Mountain
really
Dew's
like
okay.
it's overly sugary and it's like with all these things, which is why I don't get it as much as a lot of my other sodas. It's just the taste. I really
crack.
like the taste for some reason.
It's diabetes in a cup.
No, I'm pretty sure
Which I'm
diabetes
okay
in a
with.
cup's a freaking thing of blood.
Yeah, not
What?
true. It's
Okay,
a cup of blood.
this got weird.
Yeah.
Well, he's being
You're-
factually true.
I'm
It's
enjoying
blood
it
sugar.
today.
You're in a weird place.
It's
this
blood
place is
sugar.
in,
It's
bro.
blood sugar levels from a lack of.
Can we? I'm gonna reiterate my question from about 15 minutes ago. Can we mute him?
No, I'm enjoying him today.
I'm a little
yeah.
concerned about you.
Just
right
because I'm
now.
a sassy
I'm
panda
enjoying
doesn't
this
mean you
company.
can mute me.
Sassy.
Yeah.
Are you actually drunk? Though.
No.
And are you a panda?
No, I'm not
That's
even
kind of
sassy either. I'm
adorable.
just weird.
Sassy panda.
Yeah.
You're forever sassy panda.
The reason
Yeah.
why Ray
That's a
wants
good
to be around is
store
because
name, yo.
He does think you are a
Yeah, that could be
panda.
a brand. That could be an entire brand of fucking
My
clothes.
brand.
Sassy Panda.
Yeah. I was about to think about that.
About to think
actually.
about
That's
that?
totally a
Alright.
brand name for
Yeah. I was thinking about
Well, you
thinking
know
about
what I
it,
mean.
but then I decided not to think about it.
Yeah, well, you know, he's got it, so I was like, stop thinking about what I was thinking about, you know?
Don't even think about it. Think about it.
I'm so lost right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going back to this ladle.
Someone has to replace Tejan Lee when he's not
So-
here, and I
I'm-
think Nobot's doing a pretty decent
I got a
job
better
at it.
idea. How about no one replaces Tejan Lee?
I think. Well, it'd be funny
thought-
if we talk.
wait.
If we had a Holly on the podcast, and then instead, if we just acted like she was still teaching Lee.
I thought Tejan Lee was here.
Yeah.
Wasn't he not here?
No.
Didn't you do the intro with him?
No.
Oh my.
No, he
So
was
did
here.
Steam,
He was
like,
here
reach-
totally.
Did
pretty sure he
Steam
was here.
change their layout?
a
Did I miss
bit.
something?
No, the
last
layout's
time I
been the same,
checked.
dude. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm looking through things, and Kotaku has classy redesign.
See,
is better
there's
than
your
the real
first
thing.
thing that went wrong.
Kotaku.
Yeah.
I'm just
Is-
looking for
how
things.
How do
you feel about Kotaku?
How do you feel?
Is what I
Are
was
you
going.
Japanese now?
How do you
Yeah,
feel?
how do you really feel about it?
What's a Kotaku?
I mean, just like it's a reporting. It's a news site about games and tech.
It's probably gay with a name like Kotaku.
How does that make any sense?
What? Not that there'd be anything wrong with that.
Not that there'd be anything
Sure.
wrong with it, but I didn't mean it in like gay homosexual. I meant like gay fag.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and
like
by-
the problem is that
How
it's
did
it's
that
used as an
explanation make it
it's used as
better?
an insult. It's almost adopted its own definition as just like a
I get
general
what he
insult.
means
Yes.
too. I say things without the true definition.
It's no longer trying to.
Yeah. I
don't-
Oh, at least for some people like him, he's not trying to be demeaning. It's just a term that he hears all the time.
We
as
don't
just a
mean to
general
demean
insert.
kids that have special needs. We just use the best word that we got to describe
You don't
members
have to
of
mean
PETA.
for it to. You don't have to mean it maliciously for it to not be offensive.
Oh, I know.
mean,
Oh no, I want you to take offense.
Eh,
Go ahead. You're a fag.
Oh,
it's
Okay,
Panda, calm down.
Wait. Time out on the pointless banter here. I just pulled this up, and this is kind of infuriating me right now.
go for it.
There's going to be a Master Chief Collection update, but because 343 has their collective heads so far up their asses, they're beta testing the next update.
what does that even mean?
How did it?
4 hours ago, they posted a blog about it, and people have to sign up to beta test the next update.
It's because they're including ODST, and they have to beta test whether or not the service will work.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
existed.
it's the cross-platform servers that are having issues with the beta testing. So they might not even be play. They might not even play
okay.
ODST.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's ODST? Because I'm looking through this.
Yeah, that's
they
not
don't
what this
mention.
is.
They don't mention ODST once
Really?
in here. Not
Given
once.
the scale of the update, which includes changes to the matchmaking experience and party system, we are expanding testing to include select members of the Xbox One preview program.
I want.
This
So
is
it's-
total fucking bullshit.
It's to fix matchmaking in
Can we?
parties.
Can we?
which
remaster?
was the problem that they had from day
Can we
one.
remaster Halo
Yeah.
Reach, please?
No,
we,
you know what?
no.
I
we need it
posted-
already.
I posted a thing on Twitter, and I meant it when I say this. After 2014, I am not pre-ordering another goddamn game from a
Neither am
major
I.
publisher for a long time. I'm going to wait
And
it
let
out.
the social
It's a-
media tell
because-
him what's good or not.
No, you can stick that up your ass. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna basically give it time for them to iron out the bugs, because why the hell should I pay $60 for a game that's not even an alpha stage?
YOLO?
You know, I could go buy an alpha stage game.
Yeah,
on,
there's
on
there's buying the
Steam.
beta, but buying it at a cheap rate compared to the full game. You're not supposed to be paying full prices for a beta.
you know,
Right, and that's the difference. Oh, go ahead, Fusion.
No, I was just saying this is crap that we're 4 or 5 months into this game, and they're still doing updates and having to have beta tests to stress test the servers.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Redonkulous.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. It's one of those things that I actually like that it took me as long as it did to get a 1 for that reason. It's because I'm just now getting to Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh, it's so awesome.
And I haven't even picked up Master Chief Collection yet. So it's I'm at the point now where it's yeah, it kind of sucks that everybody else is playing things way ahead of me, but they're not actually getting to play it the way the game is supposed to be, and by the time I get to it, it's supposed to have most of its crap worked out. So I lose interest in something if it's broken. I lose interest very quickly, and it's hard for me to get back into it. So if I had started on any of these terribly broken games, I probably wouldn't be going back to them. But now that I'm getting to go to
Yeah.
them after all the shit's been figured out, or most of the shit has been figured out, and I can have most of the experience I was intended to, that is my hook to continue to play it. I don't trust someone to fix something that they couldn't do right the first time.
Well, my question is, what do you experience as a game? Do you play the campaign, or do you actually go in and play multiplayer?
Well, let's be realistic. When it comes to Halo, I'm not talking about you, Zap. I'm saying when it comes to Halo, anything Halo, 3/4 of the people purchasing it are purchasing it for the multiplayer.
I'm going campaign
experience.
all the way.
Yeah,
The matchmaking is just so blah. I'd rather play Halo 3.
So I mean, but there are so many better. If I was strictly going to go for a good combination of campaign and a matchmaker, I would play a Call of Duty game. I joke about this to Nobod, but I would play a Call of Duty game because the campaign and the matchmaker are equally okay. When I play a Halo
Campaigns
game,
are sick.
I primarily pay for the.
I love
multiplayer.
campaigns.
So
in Call of Duty.
And that's why the majority of the people purchased it, was to play all of those maps again. In HD.
I think the campaigns are just so
And-
awesome in Halo, though. Like, I think how people need to.
Yeah, the campaign and Reach.
No,
is
the
still
story is is
awesome.
great. The campaign.
Oh, I already know the
What I'm saying is-
story. It's all about the campaign. It's just about the play for me. I already know the story.
What I'm saying is that it's ridiculous that we're 3 months in, and Rooster Speak, they tried to have a community event and they couldn't get the fucking game to work.
Yeah. See, this is a combination of pre-order culture and studios pushing publishers pushing studios to release a game on time, and their grasp being, or their reach being farther than their grasp.
Yeah.
This is a pretty complex kind of server situation. There's multiple games and there's multiple playlists where players would link up and play on Halo 1 through 4, or just singular
And
Halo
when you
3
say-
or Halo 2.
When you say on time, what you mean is in coordination to big event announcements,
Yeah.
like E3,
Yeah.
Microsoft's big event,
And even for the original release date on time, because
Yeah.
people hate when things are getting pushed back, but they love to complain about this kind of situation. If this game was pushed back 3 or 4 months, people would be up in arms, but we wouldn't be talking about this.
Yeah, they
particular
would
problem
basically
we're
be
having.
immediately forgiving the game because of how awesome it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh.
remember. While we were talking about it, just on the same kind of note, I think it was Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo said something about this kind of thing, and so we were talking about, we'd all be mad if it was getting delayed, but then we wouldn't be having this conversation. And he straight up said that something that's very, very true is a delayed game is eventually good, but a bad game is bad forever.
Yes, that is so true.
So
Or like Lucas says in the Twitch chat, as a person who sells games, it's getting harder to sell deposits and games in general for a living.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
people aren't putting down. I don't. He's right. People aren't putting down like they used to because, one, there's no real incentive to go to a GameStop or a place like that and pay for an advance, because you can download it day one and get your copy, or day zero and get your copy now, and which it's just, I don't know. It's just it angers me because the whole thing with Ubisoft, EA's experience in the end of 2003 with SimCity and how Sims 4 was a mess, and then 343 just screwed the pooch completely. It's and I just read this and I don't know, I pulled it up and it made me angrier just because I made an effort. I basically made a statement that my declaration is I am not going to pre-order any games, and I'm not going to buy majority of my games, more than likely all of them, day ones going forward for major titles. If it's like I said, an independent publisher, something small on Steam.
Yeah, if
I'll
I
do
know
that,
that Freddy's
but
when
I'm
that
not-
next one comes out, I'm gonna buy it as soon as I can because I know that guy has made 2 solid games right when they should be released.
Exactly. Or if like buying a DayZ or an alpha game, you know what you're getting into, and that's the incentive is you're buying it at a lower price early on and to help find bugs. This is different. This is a major console, I
Issue.
hope this happens. I hope this happens to where the numbers for Halo 5, the pre-order numbers, are abysmal, because this will teach them something. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it's going to boil down to. That's what it's going to take for these
It's going to
publishers
teach
to get their
everybody
heads out of their
something.
asses.
It's going
Yeah.
to teach Ubisoft, it's going to teach EA, and it's going to teach 343. But one game I would pre-order the upcoming this year is Evolve. Evolve is fucking fantastic. Like, the hype is real. It's solid mechanics. You're having fun as either the monster or as the human.
Well,
It's
the Let's Play that
amazing.
I saw from Rooster
Check
Teeth,
out the beta.
it felt like that was already a complete game. Like, if they actually improved from what that was, that would be an amazing game
It's not going to be much
Yeah.
more than that.
altogether.
It's supposed to be just like a
It's-
multiplayer only. Same.
It's like Titanfall.
Same
basically.
failure as Titanfall, where there's no campaign, no fucking,
Titanfall wasn't a
no
failure, it was
offline
amazing.
value. It
Well,
had failures,
there's-
is what I'm saying. No offline
You mean
value.
Yeah, true.
replay value?
Replay value.
Well, there's
yeah.
replay
I mean,
value. All multiplayer has replay value. Different people to play with. Different
well, if you
scenarios.
look at the beta, yeah. Well, if you look at the beta right now, there's a solo mode and there's a co-op mode, and so there will be and there's plenty of storyline built. And I haven't done as much reading as I'd like to on the game, but I'm thinking there's some type of more than just the chat between players before dropping down when it comes to campaign or story built in. Because there seems like Turtle Rock Studios are the guys who did Left 4 Dead.
Turtle Rock.
Yeah,
I thought
it's a
thought
pretty weird
Valve
name, but
did
it's
Left
so
4
cool.
Dead. Thought it was just Valve.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, the people from the people who formed Turtle Rock Studios, worked on Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh.
Is what I've.
You're on a pro
read
radio
up
show,
on.
bro. You need to get your words straight.
I need to get my shit together, basically.
Yeah, bruh.
But seriously, it's a solid game, and I would love to see a campaign or just that you have a complete game. Either way, it's
I just want a game. Give me a game.
For
Let me
sure.
shoot
Can't
shit.
wait.
I want to blow that shit up.
Considering gaming news, I just wanted to just talk with News Fusion very briefly about how I heard this from Dan's Gaming on Twitter that in I think it's March or something, ESO is finally going to go free to play.
Yes, and that's because no one's.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
No
where's
one is
my
playing
console
it.
version of ESO? Come on, guys.
That's
what's going
coming.
on?
That's on the way, and that's going to be free to play as well.
I would love to
Sweet.
try to actually play it because it was while it wasn't as I would have liked. I still want to play just because I like the universe, and if it hopefully they make improvements. Definitely would want to have that entire subscription, but free to play
Well,
is nice.
If you remember, you and I were part
Exactly.
of the beta. You and I and Cheshire Cat got. I think she got invites.
Yeah,
She
you
never
guys were
played,
like the
but
two main
you and-
people in the beta. You guys were the beta.
Yeah, we were the beta. We played a lot. I played a lot of it, and you never saw a consistent upgrade and improvements in the game between each session, and that was disappointing.
yeah.
And then day one, Adam from Rooster Teeth, I think it was Adam Bear, the head
Yeah.
of IT. He played it day one, and he was just tweeting about how and it was sad. He was like, I don't know if you guys played the beta because he didn't play the beta. I don't know if you guys, any of you played the beta or not, but I'm having these issues, blah blah blah. And he was describing the exact issues I had the first day, the first beta round, and then he went at later stages. Okay, now that I'm having these issues here and here, which were bugs that I was experiencing in the second round of betas, and people were responding like, yeah, have they not fixed that? It's like, no, they
Oh
haven't
no!
fixed it. So
I hope
Yeah,
it gets better.
Do they know how
It's-
betas work?
it's
Like,
a,
or are they
it
just?
seems like such a great potential for a game. I was so excited for so long.
It's like they don't know how betas work. They're just throwing it out there to go, hey, play my game.
Well, it was a good beta, at least for server testing initially, like just trying to stress test so that the
Yeah.
servers wouldn't go down.
Yeah.
And
maybe
that,
those
like the
bugs
first
were-
one, we couldn't even get out the tutorial world. It was literally just to
Yeah.
make sure that they could actually hold that many people on such a mega server.
Maybe maybe that was the entire game you were playing. Like, it's literally just a tutorial. It teaches you how to play.
Yeah, plot
Possibly.
twist.
You're not actually playing. Maybe that's maybe the game was called tutorial and you just didn't know it. That's actually what they're
Yeah.
changing the name to. The game's just a big tutorial. So that was a bad joke.
So
You
can
guys
I
want to
buy
say
like
something?
can I like buy a pack of these ladles?
I did
Why
not
do we
expect to
keep
get this
going
kind
back?
of reaction out of
It's
the
the
ladles.
super segue.
It's so awesome.
Honestly,
Segway too.
I mean, it's so cute. I don't know. Me and the word cute normally don't go hand in hand, but this is really fucking cute.
I don't know. You pull it
It's
off
so-
pretty well.
I mean, it's so awesome.
T-
His head just sticking out of a pot
Now
of
say
soup.
totes.
I
Now say
want-
totes my goats.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Girth?
You know, Ray. Are you like in the background?
Yeah, we haven't heard you laugh enough.
Did Chaos like hide you in a closet or something?
Am I still super low?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
she decided to be in
God
her
damn it.
closet on her own. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to come out of the closet.
It's her choice.
Yeah.
Ray, just Ray, just come out of the
Come out of the
closet.
closet,
Make
Ray.
things really awkward.
Just
with
come
me.
out of the closet so we can hear you.
Make it-
So come out of the closet so we can feel like knowing what you're saying.
Nah.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Favorite place in Austin where you ate last week, Lozella?
I don't know if I could pick a favorite.
Favorite breakfast.
I swear that
Favorite.
my favorite place in all of Austin is that fucking I forget what kind of restaurant it is. That Asian food restaurant that's fucking across the street from the Hyatt place.
You would make an excellent food critic.
Yes.
All right. If it
I
was
look
a
forward to
month
your
ago
food
or
blog.
like a month after the fucking thing, I would have known the name of that place. But it's been
So
so
you're saying
long.
you have Alzheimer's at like 18 years
No,
old?
I-
That's what I heard.
it's the fucking name of a food place. I don't give a fuck.
It's the name of a food place that
I can
narrows
tell
it
you
down.
every single little place in every MLG variant map on Call of Duty Ghosts, okay? I don't have Alzheimer's. I just have selective.
Yeah.
It's selective.
That will
Selective
serve you
memory.
well
It's
in
select-
life. You
It's
know that.
selective, and that's the way it is for everyone. Everyone can remember what they need to remember. It's priorities.
Yeah.
So favorite place, Lozella?
I know this is gonna. So I like different things about everything. Like Maudie's had the best queso. Holy
Okay.
fuckberries! I
Yes,
would drink
pretty
the
good.
queso.
She said,
there,
"Holy
and
fuckberries,
guacamole
I'm
was
sold."
fantastic.
Maudie's is
that
great.
She
Maudie's
said
was
the F
really
word.
good.
It must be the best.
Come on.
I really
Sorry, I'm a
liked
5-year-old.
the margaritas and the martinis at Trudy's, and the food there was good. It was really good.
And I have to say that if you ever go to Trudy's when you're at RTX, you have to have a Mexican martini.
Yeah.
What about?
And they will only give you two. You only get two of the,
I only-
what do you call them? The little
A
things?
shaker. They give you
The
the whole
shaker.
shaker.
Yeah, they
so,
give you a little shaker, and you're only allowed two. Then
I
you're
only
cut
like
off.
mojitos.
So really, it's two of those, but that's really like having like 6 drinks. So
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, I mean they are strong and they're good.
yeah. So that was really good. I really, as far as like quote unquote fast food goes, Torchy's was fucking delicious.
Torchies. Did you?
I'm really excited. There was one that was right next to the.
Did
the
you go to
studio, so we
Whataburger?
just
Did
walked
you go to
there.
Whataburger?
I did not. I did not go to
Aw.
Whataburger.
Whataburger's
I'm
okay.
It's
not
Whataburger.
I'm not a fast food.
Why do people still call it
I'm not a
Whataburger?
fast food burger
It's
person.
Whataburger.
Yeah, like it's just not my.
I'm sorry.
Well,
It's-
it is just
it's too
it is
good to
very
be fast
similar.
food.
It's just a fast food place. Just it's
I don't understand
how
how they make the
specific it
food
is
so
to
quickly.
that area. And
I
the
don't
joke
understand how they
made
make the
was
food so
on the
quickly. It's such a good fucking place. I don't understand how it's fast food. Like I don't understand how they make it so quickly.
I find that so funny because Whataburger is such a.
It's
place.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's okay.
it's good, but it's
It's like-
better
it's-
than
it's like
McDonald's
In-N-Out
to me.
for people in
At least
California.
it's good as that fun.
Whoa.
I don't like In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's pretty fucking
I don't like
good.
In-N-Out.
Internet's pretty fucking
I-
good.
In-N-Out's
There's not an
okay.
In-N-Out
I
anywhere
was-
near me. I don't even.
I
like
was
it.
shockingly underwhelmed. At
Now is there
In-N-Out.
Sonic where you guys live?
In-N-Out's superior to Whataburger. Sonic's good. Sonic's pretty good.
No.
How about,
Sonic's
No.
not
I don't.
good.
I never been to
Sonic
Sonic.
uses paper
Never
thin
been to
patties.
Sonic.
I now will take nothing you say about food
I've
seriously.
never been to
because
Sonic.
You said that. Your entire opinion about all food has just that. I'm gonna
Now,
immediately dismiss
Listen,
it.
if you're getting something quick to eat and you're not like, I'm sorry, it's okay or pretty good. It's not amazing.
Yeah.
They always make fun of you for being too slow.
Yeah.
Get it? Because
Basically.
it's
Now
Sonic.
in Austin, if I'm going to get fast food, burgers, I'm going to P. Terry's. It's a local
Never been.
place.
Pete Harry's
Really good.
gay.
Yes. I need to show.
How
you
about
folks
that Wawa,
the
though?
food.
Nah,
So,
no one know what Wawa is. Oh my
Chihuahua?
god, you guys are so behind.
The only other person that lives in Philadelphia is not on the podcast, bro. And the only reason I know it's from from that area is because I listen to a podcast / YouTubers who eat there all the fucking time. And apparently those sandwiches are the bomb.
Oh, they're the best.
Are they
I mean,
morbidly
they're
obese?
not. They're not as good as
No,
sandwiches
they're
I
not.
make at Concord, or I made at Concord Pike, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. For like a fast place to eat, a lot of the places we just mentioned are pretty fucking good. They're, they're not like it's fast food level. I'm not
Except
I'm not
except
talking
Sonic
about going
apparently.
to a
Apparently
fucking-
Sonic sucks.
Sonic is
It's
awful.
alright.
You're welcome.
It's
You're
all-
welcome,
it's
Lozelda.
terrible.
I've had awful
Sonic's good
Sonics
for
and I've had
mozzarella
rather
sticks.
nice Sonics.
Yeah, Sonic is
Sonic-
great for cherry limeade.
Exactly. That's
that's
why I like Sonic, is because they get all these types of different little dessert things.
Honestly, I think Sonic was only
Taco
good
Bell's mediocre.
in the old cartoon.
Yeah, agreed. Gotta go fast.
I hate you so much.
Well, I guess now she's on for muting me.
I'm tempted to mute you.
Well,
I'm really tempted.
What? I diss Sonic. How can you mute me?
No, not Sonic the Hedgehog. You brought up Sonic the Burger Place.
Oh, I
Sonic's
never been
okay,
there. I was
but-
asking about it.
The
It's
tater
bad.
tots are good.
I don't like tater
The-
tots.
I like the
French
milkshakes and the limeades.
The burgers are like they use like a sheet of paper for the burger.
That sounds
patty.
good.
Yeah, the
Um,
burgers are pretty mediocre.
Well, are they vegan?
They're very underwhelming.
That would explain why.
No, there's
Are they
nothing.
vegan burgers?
There's
Is that what you
nothing-
just
Yeah,
asked?
using sheets of paper. It's not meat.
Five Guys is okay.
Oh, I
like
love
it.
Five Guys. Yeah, Five Guys is pretty fucking good. Yeah,
That's because they use real ground beef.
Real ground beef.
and I love
Pink slime's
yeah,
pretty
for
good.
real. And I love all the opportunities, like all the different condiments and shit. It's
Alright,
amazing.
real beef is
Yeah,
good.
They give you.
Pink slime
Who
is
knew?
pretty good, but like fake meat, like the veggie meats and bean meats. Those are just bad.
They
Agreed.
sell those in what
Point.
junior high and high school at the
Point-
cafeteria. That's what you
Yeah,
have,
we have
right?
bean
Yeah,
burgers
basically.
and McDonald's. McDonald's has bean burgers, and I don't really like it.
Yeah,
The point
soybean.
is, the point is,
Phantom
pink
Rose.
slime.
I have had Freddy's and I like Freddy's. Freddy's is pretty good.
Freddy's is pretty mediocre. I mean,
I
Five
like
Guys is Five Guys is great. I love In-N-Out. Carl's Jr. is okay.
Okay,
it's
the
pretty
worst
good.
burger I've had is at Fuddruckers. Awful.
I've never been to Fuddruckers. We used to have one here in town, but
Yeah.
it got shut down.
Oh, another one, Red Robin Burger.
Oh, Red
Bad.
Robin. What?
Red Robin.
Red
Yeah.
Robin's pretty good.
Yeah,
Red
it wasn't
Robin's
not
pretty
good. The meat tasted like it was just a frozen patty. And
I think you went. I think it's based on location, my man. I think you need
possibly.
to go to a different
Well, the
location.
location I went to was a shithole. So
Yeah, because there's a great Red Robin at Phoenix and even in Tucson. So I think it's all about location, to be honest.
oh wait, so you're over there? You're in Arizona? Is that where you are?
Yeah, that's where
It's
I'm at.
debatable.
Okay.
He could be in
Lindy's-
Arizona. He
if
could
you
be in
ev-
Nevada.
How
If
far are
you
you
ever,
from Glendale?
Oh fuck!
Did you just name a place in
are you-
Arizona?
are you-
Yeah.
No,
Is this-
Glendale, California.
Does this have any relevance to anything?
No, that's where the Super Bowl is going to be.
Oh.
Glendale.
Oh, the Cheater Bowl.
I'm probably like 6 or 7 hours away.
The
maybe?
University of Phoenix. The University of Phoenix doesn't have an official campus, but it has a fucking professional stadium.
Yeah.
That's how
Dude,
much money it makes.
And not to mention they're hosting like the two worst teams. Like, and I mean bad by. One team was on Adderall, the other team was literally cheating. Like any way they could.
One team was on
Yeah, the
Adderall.
Seahawks.
I can tell you something. They're not the only team that has that their players take Adderall.
The point
Majority
is
of the players take Adderall
they were-
because they have prescriptions to
they
get around
the
it.
point is
Yeah.
they were caught pre-game. They were caught with it.
Oh, I
They
know.
were caught with it and then allowed to play.
But if you're ever in Tucson, just to get back on food real quick. If you're ever in Tucson, go to Lindy's on 4th.
Tuscan?
It was featured in Man vs. Food, and it's like the best burger joint ever I've been to. It's like
Lindy's.
Lindy's, Lindys.
Wait, on Man
Lindy's.
vs. Food? I don't remember that because
It was
I
the
love
twel-
that show.
It was the 12-inch patties with all the cheese. Like,
Oh yeah,
Guys,
they have the
That
Fat
place is
Bastard
awesome.
burger, which is two like honey buns for patties, and then you have a burger, you have a fried egg, you have bacon, and then lettuce, and then their special secret sauce.
I remember that now. Yes, that place.
Fucking
is-
Guys, I
Phenomenal.
remember what I wanted to
Yeah.
say earlier about Nutella.
What?
The best way I like to have Nutella, because I was going to reply to Mrs. Zelda, with this.
Oh shit, I'm a Mrs. Zelda.
Mrs. Zelda. But yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
tell you, my favorite way to have Nutella is on like a pizza pie, and you put it on a pizza
What?
pie, and you cook it in an oven for like just.
do you
a
really
tad.
call it that?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
it's
that's what it's
Nutella
called.
pie. It's literally Nutella pie, and then you put like a
What do you
bit
mean you
of
put it on a pizza? What
pastry
the fuck
dough.
is this?
It's a pizza dough. You put it on a pizza dough.
So are you saying it's in place of pizza sauce?
Yeah, in place of pizza sauce
And
everything
cheese.
else,
Okay,
you
yeah.
just put Nutella on it, and then
That's-
you put like a tad bit of like maybe like raspberry, some kind of fruit to make it tasty, and maybe some sprinkled
dude,
sugar. It's
I'm-
fucking
I'm
awesome.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down because that sounds like a dessert pizza, and that
It
sounds
is.
phenomenal.
I used to have it for dinner. It was like an entire pie. It was $5, and it was like a nice sized pie, which is great. So good.
Legit.
Easy to make too. You'd order one, and they just make it in like 2 seconds.
All this talk is making me hungry.
I know, right?
Just so you can be jealous even more, Zelda.
No, don't do it.
There's a Torchy's about 2 blocks from my office.
No, why would you tell me that?
2 blocks from my office.
Why
That's
would
fucked
you
up.
tell me that?
You know
I've-
what? I never go there.
That's fucked up.
To make it worse, I don't even enjoy it.
No,
Just to mess with you.
no. I don't even go there. I go to a taco place next to it.
It's called Taco Bell.
Oh God.
My wife has this strict policy. We do not eat tacos from any place that has the word taco in it because then it's disgusting.
Honestly, how about KFC Taco Bell?
Like
Never go
Taco
to
Shack,
Nico's.
no.
Don't
She goes
ever
any
go to
any place
Nico's.
that has to use the word taco.
What if it's
Um,
Taco Master and it's like
it's
the
just-
world-renowned like taco boss, like Cake
She said
Boss, but it's
they-
Taco
they-
Boss.
If you're so good, you don't have to state the fact that you're so.
Whoa, what if it's Taco Boss though? Like the Cake Boss's place, it's called Cake Boss. Taco Boss is Taco
Yeah,
Boss.
you're overcompensating. You're self-conscious and you're overcompensating. So you have to reassure.
Now-
Oh,
everybody
of
that
course
the
they're gonna
taco-
overcompensate. All
is
they do
it-
is tacos.
Is it
Yeah.
that if it's taco has to be in the name? Like you call Torchy's, you just call it Torchy's, even though it's technically Torchy's Tacos.
That's where she and I have the argument because
Okay.
Torchy's is just.
That's why you don't go to
But-
Torchy's. You're whipped.
No, I don't go to Torchy's because I don't.
I
like
never
it.
been. Never
Because
been.
I'm Mexican and I know where real tacos are.
Not Mexico.
Okay.
See,
America.
I like my
Not-
fake white. I like my fake white people tacos.
Yeah.
So
Those
like,
are-
I thought
yeah.
Torchy's was delicious.
Tacos
No,
are
don't
white
get me
people.
wrong. I did not say Torchy's was bad. I just I like my old
Okay,
school
okay.
authentic hole in the wall
Burritos.
stores, so-
Burritos
okay.
are Mexican. Tacos are not Mexican. Tacos are American.
Apparently, since we've American, that's
It's not even
homogenized them, but
Americanized.
let's-
It's
let's-
just called a taco. Like it's American. It's like its gimmick is Mexican culture. Because it uses aspects of Mexican culture, but it's all American. It was made in America. It's a taco.
I'm confused.
It's American. It's just American. It's not Mexican.
Any-
There's no
anyway,
real
one
Mexican
place not
taco.
to-
It's all American.
Anyway, one place not to go to get tacos or burritos in Tucson or Arizona is Nico's. Just look them up. They have the worst, like, what is the FDA, like the Health Food Services rating? They have like an E rating, which is basically it's a temporary food license.
Yo, everyone go there.
So
It'll kill you.
Barely have. Every time I go there, I get the shits. Like I have to immediately head to the restroom. The food's okay. Like it's very okay. Just sometimes I get nostalgia and I'm like, oh, their salsa and their super fries because they have like these quesadilla or no, not quesadilla. They have carne asada super fries, which means it's like pico de gallo, guacamole, sour cream, cheese, steak, and then fries at the bottom, and it is glorious. But at the same time, you should not go
They
there.
put laxatives in
Okay,
their
so
food.
value your lives.
This just
Yeah,
I don't know, all this
basically.
food talks. Lozelda, I mentioned this in your stream yesterday. You have to try sriracha sauce on your meatloaf.
I will
Really?
try that.
Sriracha meatloaf?
I'm not
Yes.
kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not. No. You don't cook with it. You just
Yeah.
when you're done. When you're serving, you put it on
Don't you
top,
cook with sriracha?
and it makes it the bomb. I mean, I realize now I have a problem, and that problem. Is
I have a
sauce.
problem.
I
Sriracha
put it on
sauce is
everything
pretty
now.
good.
I put it on
Sriracha sauce is
everything.
pretty good with everything: ramen, Philly cheesesteaks.
But I'm not kidding when I say you put it on meatloaf. It makes your meatloaf experience times 100.
Mr. Fusion, you have a problem, and we're here because we care about you, and
Yeah.
we're
Uh-huh.
prescribing more sriracha sauce.
Yeah.
Best intervention ever.
Best
all right,
intervention
all right,
ever.
John Jones, we're gonna need you to stop doing cocaine. How to make you stop? We're gonna give you more cocaine.
Yeah. Done.
Alrighty. Is everyone ready to about wrap up?
I guess Lozella's talking about ants.
What?
The fuck is that?
I wanted to tell the joke, but it only works if you read it.
Oh my god.
What? Where's this joke
Is
at?
it in
What's
the
going
Twitch
on?
feed?
You have to look at the Twitch
Oh
chat.
my
What?
god!
In the Twitch
I already
chat.
missed it. It's too late. You can't just look at the Twitch chat. I missed it. It's gonna load the chat. It's not gonna load prior
Oh,
messages.
the Twitch chat stopped for me. I'm sad.
I will.
Wait,
I will
hold- if
type
it
it into the
syncs-
Skype. I'll type it in the Skype chat because I'm serious. It doesn't work if I say.
Thanks,
it out loud.
Duo.
What? What is this even?
Okay, just hold on. I will send this to you guys.
Since this is a listening an audio forum, we're kind of whoever downloads this podcast later on is just completely like, what the fuck's going on?
Exactly.
Lozelda posted a joke in the live Twitch chat, and it was both funny and just awful at the same time.
The worst.
It was hilariously awful.
So now that we've got through the whole reading thing, just so that way everybody knows. The joke was like, did you know you can find out the sex of an ant by putting it in water? If it sinks, girl ant. If it floats, boy ant. Get it? Like, boy ant.
RDRR.
Oh god, you spent too much time around Barbara, didn't you?
Yeah, that's time to wrap.
I didn't spend enough time around Barbara. I could have come home totally ruined for puns.
Did you spend time with Barbara? Did you?
A little bit. I got to see her a little bit. We had to have a conversation about something.
It was
so,
it was a
talked to her
conversation
about that.
about puns.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her
Yes.
to get her ass back on
It
the
was about drawing
podcast?
dicks.
I
Did you tell her to finally reply to my fucking message?
told her to specifically avoid anything that came from you in Wubwave.
That's why she stopped talking to me. Motherfucker, I'm believing
Anyway.
you right now. See, I'm actually not doubting that you did that. Just like
No, I'm
you
not
actually
that much.
wore
Did
a
you
shirt
blame
that said
her?
"Avoid No Bot in Wubwave."
Okay, I'm gonna wear a shirt like that.
I
if we
do
have a
blame
chance.
her. She
I
can
was
be an
gonna say.
enabler. No one's stopping her.
I love
Alright, it's
that
time
you
to
think
wrap
that
up.
I have that kind
Enable
of power.
2015.
To be
She
like,
doesn't
hey,
have that kind of.
don't-
Enable 2015.
You're giving her too much
Enable
credit.
2015.
Yeah.
Relax.
I mean, I'll take it. I will take all the credit.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's like 10 fucking 30. Can we
It's
Yes.
10
Yes,
fuck.
let's do
Is
this.
this the
It's
second week
bedtime.
in a row that we've gone for an hour and a half?
An hour and a half.
Actually,
Yes.
no, we went for like
Yes,
2
it is.
hours last time.
Yeah, we went
We
pretty
just
far.
kept going. We
was
just
too
kept
long.
talking and talking. Who was it on? Was it?
No, you keep talking.
Well, you wanted me to talk more. I mean, there was a time in the middle of the podcast where I actually didn't have
I'm
much time.
instantly
Alright.
regretting that decision.
So now is the time we wrap up.
Yes.
Okay.
Who wants to do the spiel?
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Do searching at the
Follow
forum
Nobot
thread.
on Twitter.
Follow
all of us on
that
Twitter.
Too. TFT Plays. Tejan Lee's had this awesome series called TFT Smash. It's been hilarious. You should go look it up. So YouTube, TFT Plays. Moobot in the Twitch chat has been very helpful. But of course, if you're downloading and listening later on, you're gonna have no idea who the fuck Moobot is.
Let's go,
Um,
Moobot!
So SoundCloud, the forum thread. Go to the Rooster Teeth website, type in the forum thread, and you'll get two hits for the forum thread, the actual thread on the site, and the forum thread podcast. Join,
Yep.
watch, listen. Also, I don't know if everybody has their own. I know everyone has their own Twitch and YouTube channels as well. So that stuff should be on the TFT group page, and I think we'll
Don't follow my YouTube. My YouTube is the forum thread. If I ever upload anything, it's
I tell
going
you
there.
what. Why don't I'm going to be nice here? Someone, at least one person, follow Nobot on his Twitch. That way he can double his viewer count.
I don't
Please.
use my Twitch. I use
Thank
this
you.
Twitch. This is my Twitch. I stream on this Twitch.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. He's pulling a Ray. That's it. That's all.